What up YouTube, Asian Persuasion here, and I'm back with a deck profile from the Tulsa, Oklahoma regionals. It's going to be of myself. I also want to let you guys know I played Noble Knights. So that's what I played at Tulsa. Went 6-2. Here's my record right there. You guys can see me. I got 21st place. I went X2 with Noble Knights. So I pretty much got my invite with Noble Knights, which is actually crazy. So let's see. Cool fact is I pretty much played almost the same exact deck that I showed you guys with my profile for the new update of the new ban list. So that's a cool little thing. Basically, it's just a one card difference. I just made a last minute change just because I felt like I was going to go first a lot, and I was wrong. I only won 2 die rolls. It was the last round in my round against my my local friend Dakota, and I basically lose the combo decks. And unfortunately, I played about 4 combo decks. I somehow beat the other ones, but I did lose to one pendulum guy that got like 13th, and then I lost to Dakota. Yeah, so pretty much Noble Knights. Definitely want to win the die roll. I think I could have topped if I won the die roll. Unfortunately, lost too many die rolls. So guys, also check out my link down below. Show me some love. Check out tcgplayer.com. Click that link if you guys need to buy sleeves or whatever. It will greatly support helping my content making for you guys to keep making these kind of things for you guys to show. So yeah, I'm gonna go into my 6-2 deck profile, 21st place Noble Knight deck profile. So yes, you can play Rogue and you can get your invite. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So my one and only change I made was to my deck was I decided the last minute cut one of my Merlins. I don't know why I just felt like it. I just felt like I wanted the other card, which is pretty much Called by the Grave. But if you guys don't know what this card does, it's basically a Lone Fire Blossom for Noble Knights. And I did OTK somebody today, or not today, last Saturday. I'm recording this a few days later because I lost my voice. But you can OTK when you have the 2 level 4 guys attack, and then banish just from your graveyard to XC summon those 2 monsters and then attack them with the other monster. So yes, I did OTK someone with that. So cool plays with Merlin, Lone Fire Blossom, and OTK enabler, or like it avoids somebody trying to blow up your card or something. So a really good card. We got that over there. Move this over there too. Alright. Check these guys out. We got 3 Madrat. You guys know what this guy does. It's a Summoner Monk when it has an equipped spell and no other monsters on your side of the field. Special summons a Noble Knight in face-up defense. I will also show you guys a combo at the end that always guarantees a rank 4 and a Isolde. So yeah, there's that. Madrat, best starter. You always want to see this. Is basically why you play 2 of these. So you can always have 2 Merlins. Let's see. Also becomes Dark level 5 when he has an effect. Does Summoner Monks. People forget about that. It doesn't really come up a lot, but you can make the Sacred Noble Knight King. We have 3 brothers. One of the most important card in the deck. Pretty much this lets you recycle everything. So you just get to reuse this multiple times, and then it's not once per turn. It's once per turn per copy. So if I get one on board, I can use it. I can XC summon it, make a link summon, make a Solde, summon another one from my deck, use it again. Just infinity Isolde activations. It's pretty cool, and you never run out of stuff. So free +1s. Try to draw into your hand traps. Good card. Cussing one of your extenders. Helps you if you get hand trapped. Gives you extra normal summons if you link summon or synchro summon or XC summon. This card does stack, by the way. So I learned that right before the regionals. You use 2 of these for like a Solde. You can use both their effects to normal summon 2 more times, 2 different Noble Knights. So that does stack, just for people that don't know that. I was very surprised that that stacked. So yeah, I learned that one. It never comes up very much, but it's cool when it does. Now we're getting to the one-ofs, the Boars. Power Tool Dragon when it has an equip, and it turns into a level 5 Dark as well, just like Madrat. Good card. We got Ivan. This is basically one of the card combos that give you guaranteed rank 4 and an Isolde. So this card also helps you OTK, but you only ever need 1 copy. Playing more of this card just kind of starts breaking because you cannot XC summon with the token, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. That card's amazing. Next up, we have 1 Gawain. Just one. It's one of those extenders like Cusnin, but it's pretty situation because I only have 4 targets. I have 3 Madrat and 1 Boris. So this is the only time that guy can get special summon. It comes on face of defense, but it's just a nice little extender. Next up, we got Dristan, spot removal. So my deck loses really hard to there can only be one. One of my only answers in game 1 is Dristan. So just know Dristan's pretty nice. Pops a face-up card. It also protects your Soul Day from getting effect veilered or impermanence. Really cool. You just like, if you have brothers, this and another Noble Knight, you can protect your Soul Day with this guy's effect. Because your Soul Day can't get effect veilered because it can't get targeted by effects or card attacks. They have to target this guy. Because a Soul Day is 1600 attack and there's 1800 attack. So they have to mess with the Soul Day first. Or they can't mess with the Soul Day first. They have to mess with this first. Cool interactions with that. So really good card. 1 Dristan. That's all you need. We got the Noble Knight Iktar. This guy's pretty much a dragon ruler. But it does come up once in a while where you can exceed someone with this, but it never really comes up too much. I just rather use the Excalibur and the exceed summon into the rank 5. That's all for the Noble Knight monsters. We got the Queen. Noble Arm monster just helps you. This is pretty much an equip from the grave almost every time. Good card. Catastrophe effect on a dark monster, or it's a Zen Main's effect on a light monster. That's what its effect is. And 300 boost. Next up, we got hand traps. Once again, 2 Ash and 2 Ogre. So I thought we were going to play a lot of combo, and I did play a lot of combo. So this came in clutch against a lot of LPs and a lot of Electromites, because there's a lot of Pendulum there. And that was one of my losses, unfortunately. He just put too many negates on the board when I hand trapped them. Yep, it happens. Noble Knights is too fair of a deck. You can't do too much when they hand trap you, so it's okay. But I'm only playing 2 and 2 because these are hard once per turns, and there's too many hard once per turns in Noble Knights, so you got to be careful with that. That's all the monsters. Next up, we got spells. We have Monster Reborn and Rhoda for the limited cards. This is just a great extender, and this is obviously amazing. Next up, we have the best card in the deck. Heritage of the Chalice. Rhoda from the grave or your deck. Amazing card, so you never run out of things. Like, you only play 1 Dristan, but if it gets into the graveyard or destroyed or something, you can just pretty much get it back with Heritage. And also, this card has an amazing effect that no one ever really saw coming. Is when you kill Noble Knight by battle when it has a Noble Arm, and this card's in your graveyard, you can bounce this to your hand from your graveyard. Amazing. People never noticed what was happening. They're just like, why is that card going by your hand? You killed my dude by battle. So, amazing card. 2 Destiny, prevent destruction or battle card or card effect once per turn. And this re-equips to a Noble Knight. So, this is one of the re-equippers. Gallatin, 1000 attack, 200 defense minus every of one of your standby phases. Also re-equips. 1 Caliburn, MVP. Anybody that goes into time with your deck, you just activate this card, say gain 500 life points. At least got like 3 cheese wins with that. Amazing card. Also 500 attack, and this also re-equips. Arthur the Tour. This is the one that re-equips as well. If it gets sent to the graveyard when it's equipped, and pops a set card. Clarent. Only 1 free win off of this. This lets you direct attack by paying 500. He just had a full board and I attacked over everything, so I won that way. And that also re-equips. When I say re-equip, those are the ones that if you like pop with them a drop, they'll come back. And the ones that don't come back are obviously 2 Excalibur. This is the one that says you can't target, but doesn't re-equip. So if this gets popped off of like my drop, I can't re-equip. So good card. Also exceeds, it changes your exceeds when you banish this from the grave when it's not sent there the turn to upgrade your exceed to a different name. Amazing. Just 1 glory. Unfortunately, this card says once per turn. That's a hinder, so we just play 1 just so we have more consistency in the deck. Here's the card I dropped from Merlin. I played 2 of this in my profile I showed at first, but it was honestly a mistake because I went second a lot. So honestly, probably would play, I don't know, party throwback in the Merlin, take out one of these again, because I didn't go first that much, honestly, so that was unfortunate. But that Call by Grave's too good. It helps your combos go off. And the last 2 cards to round out 40 cards are Until Noble Arms are needed once again. This card's amazing. This card lets you dig for hand traps when you have equips by excavating the top cards of how many Noble Arms you have, and also banishes from grave besides the turn it was sent there. To special summon a Noble Knight that isn't on your field or in your grave. But the best thing about this part is, like, If you see summon, you can hide something that you want to summon, like your brothers. Amazing card. People don't really knew what that did. They're like, what the heck? This card has like 14 bajillion sentences on it. So that rounds out the main deck. That's 40 cards. Next up, we got these nice sleeves. Check it out. We play in super poly targets because my deck is very fair and has to break boards. Draco Stapelia for the, what's it called? Thunder Dragon decks and whatever. It actually worked out against a Vortex Dragon that weekend. We got Starving Venom and Borlo Furious Dragon. Just good generic super poly targets. So yeah, just play these because your deck's too fair. This doesn't come up a lot, but it can come up a lot. If they hand trap your guy, you can just special summon the dude and then just kind of Excitonite them. It's just there for utility. This is about the only rank 4 you need. I changed that from my extra deck too. I didn't play super poly in my first build, but since I was going to a competitive event, I figured super poly would be a good choice, and it was. 2 Sacred Knight Noble Accustomed. I cut one of these to put the super poly targets in, and I never needed the third, so it worked out perfect. And plus Brothers recycles this. Then we're going to the Noble Knight Artorigus. Artorigus is the heavy storm that doesn't target. That card is amazing. This is pretty much your first turn opener every time. You gotta set that up, and I'll show you guys the combo. We have the 2 Sacred Noble Knight King of Artorigus. This card is the rank 5 that pops a monster, and he floats. So amazing card. You can link summon it with him, and he floats too. So he just went every sent to the graveyard. Amazing. Next up, we have the butter of the deck, Isolde. We already know Isolde is broken in like Gookie, but like in this deck, it's even more broken because I can resolve it way more times. The only link monster you really ever make, and yeah, that's the only one I didn't make. This was there just in case I had to play against something that I needed Borlo, but never came up. But it's there just in case. For side deck, we have 2 Gameciel for combo decks. This is just to help make the negate board not as bad. Get rid of one of the negates, try to play through it with super poly. 3 Twin Twister, back row hate. We're going to a rogue regionals. We gotta have back row hate. Those didn't come up too much. I played about 4 or 5 combo decks, so unfortunately Twin Twister pretty much stayed in my side deck. We got 3 super poly. Shout out to Scott for letting me borrow these 2. Yeah, super poly was amazing. You gotta play it in a fair deck like this. You gotta break combo boards until we get the Nibiru card from the Mega Tins. Shout out to James for letting me borrow this last minute. 1 Mystic Mine. It worked out. It won me a game, so my deck's too fair. So if a combo deck goes off and I draw that, I can play that and give myself a few turns or just auto win. Next up, the best going first card, Summon Limit. Of course, my deck is too fair. This card's amazing. It won me a lot of games. When you protect the castle and flip this card, it's very hard to win when they're coming through a summon limit. 2 summons is not enough against a guy with a bunch of swords. And once again, played too many combo decks, but if I played any rogue decks, I definitely would have just destroyed them with Red Reboot. But that pretty much stayed in my side deck all day because I didn't play any back row decks. Played all combo. So yeah, that's my deck right there. I'm gonna show you guys this combo right now. Pretty much a 2-card combo that always ends in the same board. I'll show you guys that right now. Alright YouTube, we're back here with the combo video. Basically, the only thing you need in Noble Knight is to end with the most simple combo, which is always going to be a Isolde and a rank 4 that has equips. Is obviously you're going to need Madrat. So Madrat and any of the equips that re-equip. So you have 6 of these targets, but you can also draw it with Merlin to get to Madrat, or you can draw Heritage to get Madrat or equip. In this instance, I'm just going to show you guys this combo just to make it very simple. One of my best favorite combos. So, key thing with Noble Knights is to summon on the opposite corners. Because if you want to make a Isolde here, then you just want to summon on the opposite corner. Because the Isolde points in this corner and this corner. So, if you want to summon it there, you have to summon in this corner. Because you can point here and here for your exceeds. So, basically, for this instance, I was playing on this side a lot. Because I was summoning Isolde over there. But obviously, if you go second, then you have to summon there. So if they summon there, you summon over here, then you know what to do. You got to summon on the opposite side. So that's the key one. So normal summon Madrat, it's a vanilla. It has no effect. Activate this, pay 500. This is considered they have no hand traps. So they don't have hand traps. Activate effect to gain 500. This is just one of my favorite ones. But if you don't have that, you just have this or something. It's cool. Activate effect to special summon. So to special summon, you gotta special summon this card to make sure that you always guarantee in the rank 4 and a Solde. So after you special summon the Ivan, it will destroy Caliburn. And since Caliburn was destroyed while it was face up on the while it was on the field, you can activate its effect to target a Noble Knight monster on the field to re-equip it. Re-equip this, targeting Ivan, and then you gotta summon a Noble Knight token. So summon a Noble Knight token right under the extra deck thing, because your points are here and here on the Solde. So activate this effect again to gain 500 life points. So you're up at 9,000 already for no reason. So now you link summon with Ivan and the token, and that will give you obviously a Solde. So a Solde's effect will activate. You always activate it because you always have a brick in your deck. It's called Iktar. You can't use it that turn, but it's free, so you add that to your hand. So that will be in your hand. Activate effect, sending as cost to send equips. You always get to send Destiny. You always get to send the other ones that are random. So 1, 2. Always send one of these as well. The most important ones are obviously the Destiny, this, and either Caliburn, but we already hard drew it, so you can just throw something like Arthur the Tour. So send force cost to special summon a Noble Knight level 4 monster, considering you don't have a hand trap always. So we're going to special summon Brothers, and we're going to summon Brothers all the way over there. So it's under the extra deck zone, so you avoid your link zones just in case something bad happens. So there's that. So now you have a guaranteed rank 4. But first things first, you activate Brothers because it's a Daigusto Emerald. Always throw back the equips that aren't either Destiny, Excalibur, and this. So always throw back 2 equips and then Ivan. So that way you can reuse it with until Noble Arms are needed once again. So you just throw these back in your deck, and then you just draw a random card. It doesn't even matter what it is, but for our combo, I guess we'll just draw a card. Because we already have the ending board we want, which is a rank 4 and 3 equips on my dude. So the only thing that could pretty much make this better is drawing a hand trap. So at this point, it doesn't matter, but we're going to draw randomly and see what happens. Let's see. Draw a card. Alright, Gawain. We actually drew another extender, which is kind of nuts. But we're going to hold on to it for the next turn plays. So next thing you do is Exceed Summon, and I always Exceed Summon in the other corner, so that way I can utilize the middle one later. So this is where you make your rank 4. You're going to make Artorigus, and Artorigus activates effect to pick up 3 swords, and look at that, you have a perfect 3 swords in your grave. And to avoid Mech Knights, you're always going to play it on the opposite side, so center, this. So now you also gain 500, so your standard play is now, look, you have this, you're up 1500 life, you're at 9500. And also one of the really cool plays of Artorigus is what I always do, the best play to do, is detach your Madrat for its effect, right? Since we used this already to re-equip, you can't use it again. So we're going to target, it doesn't target, so on resolution it will just pop. I'll target the Destiny and pop it, and then activate Destiny's effect to re-equip and target a Solde. Because the only actual card I'm trying to protect for next turn is my following turn of Solde, which is why you throw back the 2 equips with Brothers in the beginning of the combo to reuse the Solde again. So this is going to be on the Solde to protect it, because it wasn't being protected from before. And now you got 500 attack on this, and it can't be targeted. So now they can't kill this, which is the main thing you don't want them to kill. And you only use 2 cards to get this combo. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards now with 2 cards. It's pretty much advantage that came out of nowhere. And not to mention, you have 3 other cards in your hand that could have been hand traps, or until Noble Arms are needed to get to hand traps. So this is the basic combo that guarantee almost every time will happen. This is the card combo you want to do every time to guarantee this combo, so that way you can keep floating into more plays with the Solde next turn. So yeah, there's the combo, guys. Very simple combo. Always have a rank 4 and or this. So just know if you do, like, there's another rank 4 you can make, which is this. It doesn't pick up swords, but it can pick up swords after they kill it, because this is like a true nate against combo decks. You can make this, which is actually pretty good. But in blindness, you're just gonna always make a Torgus to have a sword. So that's the play that I like the best. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Smash the thumbs up for me playing Noble Knights, getting my invite already for the season with a rogue deck. One of my favorite decks, and I showed you guys this a little bit before the regional, so it's pretty cool. I'm happy that I showed you guys, and don't forget to check the TCG player link for me. Help support my channel, help me keep making content for you guys, and I appreciate you guys. Alright, we're signing out. Peace.